I'm fucking telling you, Brian, not even. Pero Michael Shine, I don't even know. No, puede ser porque, como te digo, Gaffa.
Muy buenas noches, les saluda Carlos Ramírez. Nos encontramos en la ciudad de New Brunswick. Esto es cerca de la esquina de Van Dyke Avenue con Ruta 27, donde puedo observar por lo menos 4 vehículos involucrados en este choque. Hasta el momento se desconoce cuántas personas pudieron estar heridas, sin embargo parece que los ocupantes están aquí afuera intercambiando información con los otros ocupantes de los otros carros, al igual que también con la policía presente aquí en este momento. La carretera permanece bloqueada para ambas líneas, así que todo tráfico está siendo desviado a esta hora. If you're just joining us live at this hour, this is in the city of New Brunswick at the intersection of Route 27 and Van Dyke Avenue due to a motor vehicle accident involving at least 4 cars. At this hour, traffic has been blocked off on both bounds. It's unclear how many people were involved in this crash. However, you see right now some of those occupants exchanging information.
Sprinklers because we're going to get through our Wawa and call it.
If you're just joining us live at this hour, this is in the city of New Brunswick in Route 27 and intersection with Van Dyke Avenue right now due to 4 vehicle involved crash. Right now it's unclear how many occupants were injured. We do see EMS at the location, including 2 ambulances. We're going to try to get more down, see if there are any other more vehicles involved. You see that debris from the wreckage on the ground, debris covering the entire side of the street here. It's unclear if that person holding a child was involved in this crash. That could be the 5th car involved in this wreck. Right now it's still unclear how this crash occurred. What we can tell you right now is both bounds have been blocked off to traffic due to this 4 vehicle crash at this intersection near Van Dyke and Route 27. Right now you're looking at least 2 ambulances from Robert Wood Johnson. One of those occupants down here on that 5th car appears to be holding a child. It's still unclear if they were involved in this wreck. Gracias por continuar con nosotros a esta hora. Nos encontramos en la ruta 27, esto con la intersección de Van Dyke en la ciudad de New Brunswick, donde tenemos que por lo menos 4 vehículos han estado involucrados en un choque. A esta hora se desconoce la gravedad de las víctimas. Sin embargo, puedo observar ahí una persona sosteniendo lo que parece ser un niño menor de edad. No se sabe si estuvo involucrado en ese choque, al igual. What's going on? This is New Brunswick today. Did you see the crash?
Heard it. I wasn't over there.
Is that car also involved, that 5th one?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, you had 2 over there too.
So there's more cars on that side?
No, it's
Just
2
those
right
4
here.
and that 5th one?
Oh, they left.
Yes.
Oh, they left.
Did you see anybody get loaded into this ambulance or the other one?
Yeah, this one.
So there's one inside of it.
Yeah.
All right. estamos teniendo nueva información. Al parecer ya hay una víctima arriba de esta ambulancia del hospital Robert Johnson. Hasta el momento se desconoce la gravedad de los otros segundos pacientes. Sin embargo, como puedo observar aquí en este otro quinto vehículo, ya una persona está sosteniendo un bebé y otra persona adulta también ya está siendo revisada por los médicos mientras la suben ahí en lo que podría ser la ambulancia en unos segundos. Ya está en la camilla preparándole el collar que se le pone alrededor del cuello.
Here, come over here.
Sorry, I ran.
I was trying to get you to stop running.
If you're just joining us live at this hour, we're going to zoom out of there. There's a child crying there as there could be their family member getting treated by EMS. So we're going to pull out from that image just because there is a child crying while it appears that one of their family members is getting treatment. She does appear to be in stable conditions, talking to her daughter as well as to EMTs on location. However, this is at the intersection of Route 27 and Van Dyke, where at least 5 vehicles have been involved in a wreck. Right now, it's still unclear how this occurred. What we can tell you is that at least 2 patients have now been loaded into stretchers by EMS from Robert Johnson, while other occupants are still working to gather their items out of the car. No word yet on how this crash occurred. What we can tell you right now is that at least 2 people are being treated by EMS at this location. Gracias por continuar con nosotros a esta hora. Les saluda Carlos Ramírez. Nos encontramos en la ciudad de New Brunswick. Esto es en la ruta 27 con Van Dyke. Después de que por lo menos 5 vehículos estuvieran involucrados en un choque, hasta esta hora 2 personas han sido subidas a la ambulancia del hospital Robert Wood Johnson. Sus condiciones parecen ser estables. Tuvimos que retirarnos del otro lado ya que hay una víctima, parece ser una mujer, pero la niña, la hija posiblemente estaba llorando. So, por privacidad vamos a cambiar nuestro ángulo de imagen. Sin embargo, la señora parece estar en condiciones estables, hablando con su hija y los médicos. Sin embargo, a esta hora puedo observar cómo ha quedado el automóvil en el que se encontraban. También vimos a una persona sosteniendo a un bebé o una niña infantil, posiblemente de 1 a 3 años. No sabemos si ellos también estaban adentro del automóvil cuando sucedió el choque. Sin embargo, la investigación continúa a esta hora mientras los bomberos y la policía trabajan aquí para esperar las grúas que se lleven estos automóviles del lugar. En la escena también se encuentra un Tesla, si no nos equivocamos, así que el carro que tiene cámaras por todo lado 360 con cobertura posiblemente pueda llevar a los detectives y la policía, al igual que la compañía de seguro, determinar qué fue lo que sucedió aquí en este choque. Sin embargo, el Tesla no sabemos si está involucrado. Podemos observar ahí unos daños cerca de la llanta, como puedo observar una dentadura ahí de ese lado. Sin embargo, no parece tener daños severos como los otros automóviles aquí en esta ubicación. Como puedo observar, daños en la parte de enfrente. Thank you for staying with us. I'm Carlos Ramirez. You're looking at live images of Route 27 right now with Van Dyke in the city of New Brunswick, borderline with Franklin Township, where you can see at least 5 vehicles involved in a wreck. No word yet on how many people were injured. However, we did see 2 people get lifted into the ambulance. We were told by a witness in uniform that could possibly work for NJ Transit bus system here, tell us that there were at least 1 other person lifted into an ambulance. We can confirm that is a second victim up in that ambulance, while the primary other victim was behind this other ambulance. It appears to be a female talking to her child as well as EMTs. She does appear to be in stable conditions. She is getting lifted right now into that back of Robert Johnson's ambulance. Definitely a child there crying. It appears that it's her mother that got injured in this crash. It does appear to be stable. She was talking to her a while ago, as well as to EMTs. There is a second patient as well in the secondary ambulance as well from Robert Johnson. They both appear to be in stable conditions. However, that could change as they undergo testing from more equipment at the hospital to determine any internal injuries. While physically they are talking, there could always be the possibility for any aftermath injuries that it's not visibly able to be seen by EMTs at the location. However, this is a 5-vehicle wreck. 2 injuries right now from what we can confirm. No word yet on how this crash occurred. However, there is a Tesla at this location. It's unclear if he was also involved. He has some damages near his wheel. Those Teslas do include what is at least a 360 coverage. We do see a 3rd ambulance here arriving at the scene. It's unclear if there's any other 3rd victim as well. Okay, it appears that that ambulance was put in a different assignment. They went back where they came from, I guess. However, there's still 2 victims involved in this crash. From our time of arrival, we were able to get some witness information as well, telling us that only 2 injuries were involved in this crash. At least 5 cars are involved in this wreck. As you can see, many of those cars completely damaged from the front. It's still unclear if they were all head-on collisions. However, there was as well another person holding a child down there. You could probably see at the end of your screen. We won't zoom in as much, but you can see somebody holding a child. It's unclear if that child was aboard the car at the time of the crash. But right now, it appears only the mother has been lifted into the back of an ambulance. Santos ambulance still remaining at scene. Muy buenas noches, les saluda Carlos Ramírez, gracias por continuar a esta hora. Nos encontramos en la ruta 27, esto con la introducción de la Van Dyke Avenue en la ciudad de New Brunswick con Franklin Township, donde en estos momentos por lo menos 5 vehículos estuvieron involucrados en un choque. Hasta el momento se desconoce cómo fue que el choque ocurrió, sin embargo el choque ha dejado con 2 personas heridas. En estos momentos se encuentran a bordo de esas ambulancias de Robert Johnson en lo que parece ser condiciones estables. Estaban hablando con los médicos y familiares también. La ambulancia no tiene ninguna prioridad de retirarse de la escena, sin embargo en estos momentos 5 vehículos están en la espera para que la grúa se los lleve de esta escena. No se sabe todavía cómo fue que ocurrieron el choque, sin embargo al lugar del choque parece estar un Tesla involucrado que posiblemente, si las cámaras 360 que tienen, pudo indicar lo que sucedió para la grabación en lo que sería para el reporte policial y también en el reporte de la aseguranza, así que posiblemente se pueda saber un poco más de lo que sucedió. Sin embargo, 2 personas han resultado heridas en este choque aquí en la ruta 27 con Van Dyke, donde por lo menos 5 vehículos están involucrados en este choque. You see right there those 2 ambulances from Robert Johnson leaving the location with 2 victims aboard. It appears to be 2 females that are leaving this location, adult females. Just to get a little more insight, we were able to see as well down there a child crying. It appeared that it was her mother, one of the victims that was transported. She did appear to be stable conditions, talking to EMTs as well as trying to calm her daughter down that was crying. Right now, it's still unclear how this crash happened. However, it appears that the Tesla is involved in this crash and could tell police as well as their insurance company how this crash exactly occurred. Right now, the road continues to be blocked from both directions while they're waiting on a tow truck to come pick up this crash. One of the nearest tow truck companies will be Dependable Motors, but it's still unclear if they would be towing these cars, as we have not seen them recently in any locations. We did see them a while ago at another crash, but we usually see more competitors picking up wrecks from different locations. However, traffic is still being diverted to the back streets of Van Dyke, as well as what would be Matilda, and yep, it would be Matilda down there being diverted into that back street towards Franklin. Right now, EMS did leave with 2 injuries on board. They appear to be in stable conditions. This is happening in Route 27 with the intersection of Van Dyke Avenue. No word yet on how this crash occurred. What we can tell you right now is at least 5 cars were involved in this crash, involving 2 victims that had to be transported to Robert Johnson. Reporting live in New Brunswick, New Jersey, I'm Carlos Ramirez.